YouTube, why do you must behave this way sometimes? I swear to God. What's good? What's good? YouTube never lets me do it my way, man. It's always their way or the highway. One day. Only whatever it wants. What's good, YouTube world? What's good in the hood? What's everybody up to on this fine Thursday? Fine Thursday. Sorry, no tortilla. As Big Al would say. Man, I can't believe it. The week is almost over.
I'm good.
It went by fast, no? P-Town made. What's good, my boy? What's cracking legging? What's shaking bacon? What's everybody up to on this fine morning? Because this morning for me, this is like breakfast hour right here. This is breakfast. We don't know anything before 10 o'clock. That's too early.
What?
Anything before 10 is too
I'll
early.
be quiet because I come home from work and you're right there eating.
What, man? What you talking about? We don't wake up till 1. Like yesterday. What time did we wake up yesterday? At 1?
At 1.
Yeah, see?
But only because we didn't have no kids.
Oh, what's good, Ramon? What's cracking lacking? What's good up in the hood? I know there's some people that are morning people. I'm not a morning person. We can't do the mornings. Like, fuck that. There's people that are up at 7, dog. I didn't even know 7 existed. Drinking coffee todo el pedo, a la verga.
You need to go poop?
Pero no estamos durmiendo a esa hora. Gente que ya se está despertando. So I can't do a morning job.
Okay, come. Are you gonna go?
When I used to work mornings, I used to hate that shit. I used to be fucking tired.
Come on. Go.
Nothing much, man. Chilling or what? Chilling?
Oh, your book. Where's your book? Where's your backpack?
I think I had seen it over there, no?
She wants to color.
I think it's right there next to the box of that shark shit. I think it's right there.
Where's your backpack? Did you bring a backpack?
Because the last time I seen it, I had put it right there. Oh, what's good, Rogelio? What's cracking like in my boy? Shout out to the Tiny Boy gang. Whoa. What up, GQ from Pomona? Pomona's definitely up in the building. What's cracking like in? What's good with everybody? What's everybody up to? Working or just chilling? ¿Qué onda? What's good? Yeah, just kick it back. That's right, homie. Normally, I know people are like working at this time. ¿Qué onda, raza? Oh, we right here. We chilling, my boy. What's good with you? She found it?
No, I lent her our coloring book.
The bear one, no?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that I was talking about. The barely sting bears or whatever that shit's called. She's like, what the hell? Like, where's it at? Don't you hate? See, I don't know. I'm like one of those people that when I have messes, like when it's a mess, I could find stuff, and when like everything is neatly put away, I can't find it. I don't know why. I don't know why that shit's like that. Am I the only one that has that kind of problem?
These are pencils.
Like when everything's a mess, homie, I know exactly where everything's at, for. But as soon as everything's like clean and organized, I don't know where the fuck nothing's at.
Hey.
I'm like, damn. Like, what's up with that? Eating tortillas for brunch? That's right, homie, with sal and limon. Ah, the struggle's real. Hey, but you know what? Some of those plain tacos are good, man. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I remember when my grandma used to just give us the tortilla con frijoles, aguacate, and queso fresco. Fuck, that shit was bomb, homie. That was like one of the best snacks. Serio, that shit was bomb, especially with some salsa too. Shh. I remember that shit being now you try to give these kids a taco like that. My boy, they gonna throw that shit at you. Ellos quieren Madonas y Yak in the Box. Quieren Yak in the Box y Madonas.
I swear your son could live off a Jack in the Box.
Seriously.
Hey.
Like, you know that ain't nothing better than that Mexican food, my boy. I mean, there's other foods that come close. They come close, my boy. But I think Mexicanos got it in the bag when it comes to food, homie. Neta. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some other places that have some bomb shit too, homie. I ain't knocking them, but it seems like the raza when it comes to food, homie, that's it right there, homie. That's a specialty. Like, there's so much flavor in the food, homie. And chile. That's why vatos be on the toilet. Llorando. Ay, 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 ay. Me quema el culo.
Like you. You're one of them.
I can't eat my food without chile. There's people out there that can't eat their food with chile. Can you believe that shit? I was like, what the fuck? What you mean you can't eat it with chile?
That's funny. My brother's one of them that will not eat it at all whatsoever.
Yeah, I know, my brother too. My brother won't eat chile. Man, he'll die with tapatio.
You know, to be honest, I don't know if Jose eats it too. Cause I know.
Nah, he does. Wherever they actually him eat it.
Because I know Woody will not touch it for shit.
Mole de pollo with meat. Oh, and rice. Oh, my boy. That's my favorite, homie. If I ever get stuck in a situation where I need to do my last meal, you know, where you get to pick your last meal. Knock on wood that we never end up like that. But if I ever end up like that, my boy, my last meal is gonna be mole. For sure. Hands down. Oh, no. If I had the option between mole and your ass, babe, your ass is definitely for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then
I was about to divorce you right now.
Would you take my penis or mole? Hey, what am I? I forgot we're on the live. You're gonna get me banned from YouTube, man.
I think I'll have a taco.
You ass. You know, that mole is starting to sound really good right now. How about if I could put mole on your ass cheeks? Does that count? No. I gotta stop because YouTube's gonna end up just throwing me out of this shit.
That would do.
I forgot that YouTube's very strict with its policies. Like, damn, bro. It was a joke, homie. It was a joke. I
will allow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting emails later, like, you know, for the content. And you'll be surprised how many rules YouTube has. This shit's not even funny, bro. He's supposed to be coming at us with all kinds of shit all the time on a day-to-day. Like, what now, YouTube? What now? Like, what does somebody have to say now? Like, what complaint does somebody else have now? It's crazy how much people let stuff bother them that has absolutely nothing to do with them. Like the channel, the content, the video, or none of that is nowhere near related to anything that has to do with them and their lives, but yet it seems to bother them somehow. I never will understand that. It's like, is your life really that miserable that you're just like, your job is just wanting to make other people miserable? It's like, there. Now they feel like I do. Damn, son, like that. Fuck. Grave. Like, honestly, if I just dislike a channel, my boy, I just move on to the next channel. Like, I just don't watch the channel. I just don't go back to the channel. Like, I just don't pay attention to it. Just don't acknowledge it. It's literally that easy. Like, if I don't like a channel, I'm just gonna go to the next channel. But yeah, there's people that complain and are there every single day. Like, if you're forcing them to watch your channel or some shit like that. Like, my boy, you know you can leave, right? They feel like they're being held at their own will, against their own will. Hey, but what kind of mole, Rogelio? Do you eat like the green mole, the rojo mole, or the regular mole? Because you know there's different kinds of mole, and then they even have the spicy one, and then they have the sweet one. You know, the dulce. You know, the one that they add like soda and like chocolate and all kinds of shit to it. You know, they be getting creative with that shit. No lie.
What is baby doing?
It'd be like spreads. Rene, Big Bad Ellen Empire in the building. Shout out to the IE and everybody in the IE. What's cracking, man? Saludos to you and yours. Hey, gracias, my boy. Likewise, too, homie. What's cracking? What you up to?
You want a piece?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Big Bad SV up in the house. You already know.
What is she doing?
Hey. She's not. I think because she's trying to move the pace while she's coloring. She's like, bro, you're messing it up for me. Saludos, Ontario Southside representing up in the house. Woo woo, much love. Shout out to all of Ontario, especially the South. Getting ready to head back home. To Pico. All right, to Pico. That's right. Damn, it'll be like a lot of traffic right now, especially like towards that end. Cause Pico kind of gets like it gets a lot of traffic. So I'm glad we don't have to go to that Walmart no more.
Nah, Walmart is big though.
Yeah, there's a Walmart over here in Pico Rivera. That shit's fucking huge, fool. It's like the size of a mall. It's like what the?
I used to love when we would like go like at 12 or 1. And then me and Roxanne would go on our lunch break too.
You're crazy.
Like at 2 or 3.
That shit's huge though. You could get lost in that Walmart, bro. Fool, there could be a person living in that Walmart, homie, for like years and nobody would even notice. I don't know, wait. I always go to the Mexican restaurant and whatever. All right. Hey, what Mexican restaurant do you hit? Like, where's the best one, homie? The best Mexican spot that you know of? Since you're like somewhat around my area. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. Do you know any good spots out in East LA with good menudo? Actually, I do. Taco Leonor. It's on Indiana and First. Indiana and First or Indiana and Third? I don't know if it's Indiana and First or Indiana and Third, but there's a Jack in the Box right there. You know how it's the station, the metro station, and then across there's a Jack in the Box, and then across from that spot, my boy, they got some bombs. They got Bombay right there, Bombay.
And how do you know about that place?
That's my taco place where we went and go get the tacos. Remember, the one that I told you that I always go for my lunch break.
It's pretty far from your job, no?
That shit ain't far. We got there like in a minute from my job that day that you dropped me off.
I don't care. What
they have like the best. Ah, stop it, because you like the tacos from there. You said that the salsa was delicious. I told you that's the spot. And it's cheap, my boy. You get a big taco. The big tacos for like $1.25. You can't find no tacos for $1.25 no more. Ta madre, pinche taquito, ya te quieren cobrar 3 varos. La verga. Nah, but over there you get the big taco. The burrito's like $5, and it's like a massive burrito, homie. And what's good about their food and like different from other Mexican restaurants and shit like that is their salsa. Like I don't know how they make their salsa, but I never tried a salsa like that. That's just bomb. And then they have a taco that's carnitas con cueritos. Oh, my boy. I live at that motherfucker. Vatos already know my order when I show up. Homie, they're like, ¿sabes qué? Vato, ir ahí viene otra vez.
You better be eating the lunches I be packing you, huh?
Oh, no, when you pack me lunch, I be eating them. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic, you know. What Walmart? The one in Pico Rivera, the one on what street is that? Washington? No. I don't know what, but it's in Pico Rivera. It's the only one in Pico Rivera. It's in the shopping center where the Del Taco's at, and the Wendy's and everything in their madres right there. That Walmart. That's just.
Isn't it on Imperial? No,
not Imperial. It's on the same street where the Pico Rivera Swami used to be at.
No, yeah, I know that.
I don't know what street is that though. But whatever street that Pico Rivera Swami used to be at, that used to be my spot, homie. The Pico Rivera Swami, I used to love that place, and they closed it down. Valiendo verga. All the good shit gets closed down, my boy. You know what I mean? It's getting harder and harder to find clothes, my boy. I can't just walk into Walmart and buy Ben Davis. Think they're gonna have Ben Davis at Walmart? They say they have everything at Walmart. They're liars, homie. I be telling them, where's the Ben Davis? They're like, what? Excuse me. What did you say? I believe there's no Ben Davis that works here. No, the pants fool has a monkey. A monkey. You don't say. Can't walk into Walmart and ask for Ben Davis or the counties, homie. They ain't got none of that. I don't know what the Charlie Brown, like, oh, Charlie Brown. Yes, actually, we have several of his movies, cartoon series. Like, no, not that Charlie Brown, douchebag. Shit, they better be paying for that. Shut up. Nah, and that's simply only for those who want their videos out there, like their request, because people be like, hey, I requested my rola like about a month ago or the video a month ago, but I got my order, homie, because I see you can't just cut in line, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be,
No.
But this way, like if they want their stuff out there, but I still throw out the videos regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those that's like, oh, in order for me to put your video out there, you have to pay me. No. Like I'll do a video, like whatever video you want me to do. If you drop some funds, then I'll do the video. But I'm at least giving something in return. I'm not asking for donations, because that's one thing about me. I'm not like that. I don't get down like that. I work. I have a job. My hands are perfectly fine. Like I'm not a charity case. Like if somebody's gonna pay me, it better be for something. Like well, what you want in return? Like
I want you.
ay cabrona desgraciada. And like I said, we take anything. Like there's individuals out there that have like a limit, like like it's gotta be $20 and up. Like verga, soy nomás este güey. Miss me with all that, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But I do understand why people see it that way, because I do understand that a lot of people, do that kind of stuff and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I can see why people will, be skeptical about it. But at the end of the day, like I have always said, I'm not here to convince people, I'm only here to tell it how it is. That's all we can do. It reminds me of my wife. It's the women gene. In Huntington, on Santa Fe, and Slauson on Florence, something like that. One in the park on Santa Fe. I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it called Andy's? I think that's the name of it, no?
What?
A Mexican restaurant right there on Slauson in Huntington Park, right there where the school's at. Where you know how there's a restaurant right there in the corners? Not Tam's. There's a Tam's, and then across from Tam's, there's another restaurant. I think it's called Andy's. I'm not sure. It starts with an A. I know it starts with an A. I know that for a fact. I think it's called Andy's. Also, the second floor of it, Mercadito, homie, palabra. Serio? And you know what? We go there a lot.
Where?
To the El Mercadito right there on in the plaza, in the Mexican plaza thing.
In Linwood?
Yeah, in Linwood.
Oh.
You know how the top is full of restaurants? Are you talking about the one in Linwood? Because they have some Mexican restaurants there, but we've been skeptical. We have only ate at no, remember one time did I try the... Oh, no, we haven't, huh?
No,
We just ate the hot dog.
We only go for the ice cream for the kids to play the games right there.
I like the Mexican Plaza, my boy. That shit's actually feed me. It's one of the few...
But we haven't went there in a long ass time.
It's been a few months, relax.
It has not. When was the last time we went?
When you went to go look for... Or whatever you and Samantha were looking for.
When was that?
That was a few months ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because we needed man. It was a few months ago.
No, babe, you don't know what you're talking about.
You just want to go spend money. Don't try to blackmail me into this. I'm from SV, but I live out in Pico Rivera. I'm trying to find some spots closer to the pad. If you live in Pico Rivera, Mexican spots, food.
We haven't been out there.
Yeah, the only time we ever went to Pico Rivera was always just for the Walmart and the Swami spotty.
But as for food, no.
Nah.
We only go
just the local spots like Maywood, Bell Gardens, Cudahy, Bell, Southgate, the surrounding cities.
I love you, baby.
I'm always around because I get people that recognize me, and I, sign shirts and sweaters and all kinds of shit.
What?
I got people looking at me like if I'm a zebra sometimes. Like,
What?
Like, bro, if you recognize me, just come and say what's up. Because when they just stare, it just becomes weird. Like, I'm over here, I start tripping. Like, still trying to bang on me or what's cracking? Washington and Rosemead. There you go, Washington and Rosemead.
No.
See, I said Washington. I knew I was right.
What?
It's on Washington and Rosemead.
Oh.
See, I knew it was on Washington.
Well, you want a color on the table?
By M.O.D. Paramount. Oh, that's the same crap.
Here, put this on that side.
Where the Chili's is at. We used to go to that Chili's a lot too.
You got it? Here, let me see your
Well,
book.
Shadow, I enjoy watching your videos of all the different hoods. Hey, gracias, my boy. I appreciate the support. That's your wife. Be tripping
Not your mouth.
if you don't eat what they. Oh yeah, my boy, it's Mando, homie. You gotta eat the lunch that they pack you, cause if not, homie, garage, fool. Fácil. Not even the garage. You're lucky if you get the garage. Then they won't pack you no more lunches. And it's like, no, not my lunch. I'm just kidding. Well, woman, you packed a good lunch.
You know I count how many pieces of little rice I put in there, right?
Ay, te pasaste de lanza. I counted exactly 134 little pieces of rice. I seen that you only eat about 58. Like, what else you be eating? Like nothing, pinche wrapper that McDonald's falls out of your back pocket. Like, yee, valiendo verga. You sneeze and the Jack in the Box bag falls out of your shirt.
You're so dumb, baby.
Like, hey, that's not mine. I can explain. Like they get close to you, they're sniffing you. Like, oh shit, you gotta shower to get the Jack in the Box smell off of you.
Baby, what are you doing? No. Leave them inside. Leave them inside.
Yeah, I think that'll be a trip. You're wondering if
Oh, look at there's this one too.
you're wording it wrong, my boy. You'll take anything. Well, not anything. We're talking about funds here. I said funds, not fun. And Lorena and First G. Oh, right, the placita you're talking about. That plaza. All right. Have you been to the Mexican plaza right there in Linwood? That's just
That's an
chingon
eraser,
too.
baby. It only works with the pencil.
You know, it's one of the few spots that's left. Because I remember the Alameda Swami used to be chingon too, but then they started closing a lot of the places in there down too, and like. I remember because I used to get my Chicano rap CDs from right there, from the Alameda Swami. There was a little stand. As soon as you walk in where the piñatas are at, they used to have a bunch of Chicano rap. That's why I used to get it, but that shit's not even there no more either.
Take it
And it's
off.
like, damn, dog. Like, because I like owning the disc. You know what I'm saying? South Central, 18th Street up in the house. What's up? Casa Garcia. Casa Garcia, you know, I actually seen that place. It's actually good.
Blue.
Actually, I have seen that one.
Okay.
Is it Bombay or what? There's a lot of spots out that way, but I want to find.
And you put watch. You go like
For Mexican food, a really good one. Probably not. I know that there's one in the SGV, in the West Covina.
how pretty, huh?
Especially for
You're
menudos, as Don Chente menudo. But like around here, like really good Mexican food. There's La Tequila. We like that spot. It's in Maywood. They have a lot of good Mexican food right there. I mean, the only complaint is that they kind of lag it to give you your food, but when it comes, it's good shit. You know what I mean? Like, but you kind of have to wait. You know what I mean? Like, but when you get it, I mean, it's good. I mean, that's what counts, man.
You're welcome.
I mean, there's some spots, my boy. You order it, they bring it. Like, you're not even finished ordering food, and they already serve it to you. It's like, valiendo verga, esta madre que homemade my ass. Shit been sitting there. El Tapayak. That was about to. I forgot about El Tapayak. Have you tried El Tapayak? That's the burrito. I don't know if you when you see the movie Blood In, Blood Out. You know how the cop shows up and he's like, special delivery for, Sarah Verga. Oh, I almost got you. And it's that big ass burrito that fool's eating.
What is that, a bird?
It's right there in Boyle Heights.
No.
And if you eat the whole big ass burrito, I think you get like you don't pay for the meal and you get your picture on the wall or some shit like that. But the burrito's huge, fool. It's like the size. It's like the size of a VCR, fool. That should be massive. But when you do go there, make sure you take a bulletproof vest though, because the area's kind of hectic. I should be cracking right there.
Mom.
Be waiting right there, get hit up like 7 times. Like, I quit. Like, man, did you guys hit me up like 5 minutes ago?
I'll be you. Okay.
Nah, like there's sometimes they just stare at me and like, you know, I think that they want some funk, you know, so you know, I tell them what's cracking, and then they'll be like, nah, I watch
Oh
your
my
show, and I'm like,
gosh.
oh, you know what, my
Come here.
bad.
Come here.
You know, but it's because people have to tell me that, because you know, people still have to keep it in mind. I'm still from the streets, so you know what I mean. Like when people just stare at me like that, I mean, I'm over here thinking that they want some, you know what I mean.
Babe, can you see if the color pencils are in there?
But then I feel bad because I'm like, fuck, man, I'm fucking up. These
Oh,
ones?
yeah. Look at baby. Look at these ones.
And it's like, damn, holy fucking up. Oh, Hoodie from the Hood. What's good? Go subscribe to Hoodie from the Hood channel right there. That's the boy right there. The Uno Hawaiian barbecue is good right there at the plaza where the Walmart be at. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, that's my wife's favorite spot. When my wife wants katsu, my boy, we have to drive all the way over there for that.
No, because we started going to the one over here.
Yeah, but you said that it's not the same though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spot. I mean, for me, it's good too. You know, like
Okay, Chloe.
you know, because I'm not so much into like Hawaiian stuff, but
The rice and
but
the
right there, I'll tell you what though, that macaroni salad that they serve right there, homie,
it's good.
that's just to die for. If anybody's ever run that place, hit that spot just for the macaroni salad, man, and you'll thank me later. That shit is bomb.
Boo.
Yeah, I definitely
it.
next to the GameStop. No, I definitely
Orange.
recommend that shit, homie. That
Orange.
shit bomb. How is there a Mexican Plaza in Lingwood? Yeah, it's right there, the Mexican Plaza. That's what it's called, La Placita Mexicana. It's got a big ass Aztec calendar. You never been to it, my boy? Hey, you should hit it, fool. Like it's big, homie. It's pretty much a Swami. Oh, well, you from my area? You know where the San Fernando Swami's at? It's kind of like that, just 15 times bigger than that. Or if you ever been to the Santa Fe Swami, it's kind of like that. So like those two places are similar.
But they have, but
Not as good as the Santa Fe, but
the stuff they have is like up to date, you know? Like some swamis, they have like old, like
with
old
those
shit,
stuff?
you know?
that's what I'm looking
Like
for.
only what old people wear.
Oh, people don't wear that kind of stuff.
Yes, they do.
Ben Davis?
They don't have that.
Where? At the Swamis?
Not all of them. Remember, we had to leave that one because we were like, okay, we're not like.
Oh,
50
that's
years
the
old.
one in Vernon, though.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah, that one did suck. See, that one's different, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I was like, what kind of Swami is this, homie?
Right?
Swami.
But you know what? That one, they did have a lot, like, outside, they did have, like, a lot of food, you know?
Oh, yeah, they do have a lot of food right there. That one. That's the one, the Swami that has a car hanging from it. It looks like you're at a junkyard, but it's really a Swami.
Oh, you know which one I want to go to? I want to go to, that one that's right there by the freeway. We haven't been there in a long time.
Come on.
Oh, I think that's what the one you're talking about.
La Tequila.
No, the Swami.
By the freeway?
Yeah, I think Santa Fe.
Yeah, the Santa Fe Swami.
Oh, okay. I want to go to that one.
Okay.
That's on it. Gotta hit the Santa Fe Swami.
Yeah, right? The one that's on the freeway.
Yeah. Never tried it.
What color is this?
Yeah, it's pretty good. No, the tepeyac is good.
Yellow.
Like the burrito, the carnita one.
Yellow.
Yeah, that one is chingon. Munching on that. What up with Triple OG tripping on you? Oh, I don't know.
What color is this?
I mean, he's entitled to feel however he wants.
Green.
I don't pay attention to stuff like that.
What color is this?
You say cat soup?
Blue.
No, cat soup. Not cat soup. He's like, hey, how does that taste? It's to meow for.
It's gonna turn me into a cat. I'm gonna start licking you, babe.
Lick away, woman, lick away.
What color is this?
It's to meow for.
White.
It's
You need
perfect.
help? You need help?
Casa Garcia, that's the best asada nachos. The best asada nachos? I haven't tried the asada nachos.
See a baby.
Some, I don't know, but there's the asada fries from Alfredo's. Alfredo's. Have you ever had Alfredo's? It's right there in Bell Gardens. Well, there's another one in Baldwin Park. I think those are the only two that I know of. Alfredo's and Beachy. That shit's bomb. Their guacamole that they add to that shit, fuck. It's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, you can.
I be waiting in them long ass lines. That's the only thing I hate about that spot. That their fucking lines are forever. But we wait, homie. The food is worth
You're
the wait.
welcome, baby.
There's some spots that the food is worth the wait. Not like other spots. Only they want you waiting and their food sucks. Madre. Nice. I have to check it out. Yeah. What up? Oh, you shout. Chilling right here. Sinaloa. What's good with you?
What color is
Cypress
this?
one is fire.
Blue.
Where's that one at? Cypress Swami. Where's that one at? First time I heard of that one.
I haven't heard of them either.
What's good with you, Pistol Blaster? What's cracking lacking? Sinister Kingdom Music 2022. Shout out to Sinister Kingdom Music. Pepe's in San Bernardino. Pepe, I think is there multiple Pepes? Because there's one right here in Downey. I don't know if it's the same one, and there's one in Southgate too. You know where the Diddy's is at?
What?
Where the Chase is at? The Diddy's on Tweety. The Pepes, that's right there.
What is that? Somewhere to eat?
Yeah.
Really? I've never seen it.
Right across the street from the Burger King.
Mommy, here.
Really?
Ever since we stopped going to that Diddy's, we just stopped going down that way. Because I like shopping at Diddy's, but that Diddy's became whack, bro. So now we go to the one in Maywood. Or Bell Gardens. No, we haven't been to the one in Bell Gardens in a while either. No, we just been going to the one in Maywood. Okay,
We hardly go there.
Because right there you get your shit cheap, man. They have shirts for $2. My boy. I don't even give a damn if that's my baseball, basketball, football team. For $2, my boy, I'm definitely getting it. Shit. I say no to a deal like that. Oh, I'm cheap, homie. When it comes to me, I pay like $10 for my pants, like $2 for my shirt. Like, fuck. Shit. Got me effed up. I'm gonna be paying $40 for a t-shirt and pinche pants for la verga. The homies can make fun of me all they want. I don't give a damn. My shit lasts longer than their crap.
Hey, stop.
Like, alright, if you wanna go ahead and spend all your money on a shirt that does the exact same shit as my shirt, alright, I guess. Go right ahead. I ain't trying to impress nobody else. I'm trying to keep myself smooth. Have the audacity to say my shirt costs us $70 and you're proud of that? You're proud to pay $70 for a shirt? You're over here gloating about that? That's something that you don't want to gloat about.
What happened to your
How much you pay for that shit?
Where's yours? No.
The only way I'll drop that much money on a shirt, my boy, is if that shit puts on itself and it has a built-in heater and like, I don't know, it rubs my nipples. But for that much money, shit, it better do something. I'll tell you that much. Got me effed up.
Come here.
We get no F's.
Come here.
We ain't here to try to satisfy gente. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why people drop so much money on clothes, my boy. They want to impress everybody else. They want to be able to say how much their clothes cost. Like, if people actually give a fuck. Nobody cares.
What happened to the one that we discovered?
I hear people telling me all the damn time for I don't care how much their clothes cost. You know, I honestly don't care. And it's like, yeah, okay. Why are you telling me this for? Be making fun of the fools at work. Like, how much?
Drink some juice.
Mommy, it's mine.
Monrovia Nuevo Barrio. That's right up in the casa. Shout out to Monrovia.
What color is that? White. Okay, come on. Let's go over there.
I see drinking up at Buffalo Wild Wings. Glad you and your family been good. Hey, likewise, my boy. Hope everything's good with you. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. We go there sometimes. My Hannah likes a lemon.
No, that's Wingstop.
Oh,
We've never tried Buffalo.
we never tried Buffalo. Whatever. The only one that we know of is the one in Downey, no? Where the mall's
No,
at?
I think I'm not sure if there's one right here in Azalea. I'm not sure.
No, that's
think so.
Wingstop.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Wingstop. Next to Blaze's Pizza, there's Wingstop. The only Buffalo Wild Wings is the one in Downey, in the mall, where the mall's at. That's the only one that I seen. I could be wrong, but that's the only one that I have seen at least. Yeah, the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Oh, okay, Cypress College. All right.
The box? No, the color pencil box.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about when they just post up on the weekends. All right. Yeah, those Swami, the weekend Swamis. There's a few of those. There's one right here in Cudahy. There's one in Bell Gardens. There's one in, well, there's several in East LA. Yeah, but I know which one you're talking about, where they just set up there on the weekends. Where they sell $2 shirts. Yeah, my boy at Didi's. At Didi's discount. It's kind of like a Ross or Marshall's. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And like that's where I get all my Lakers shirt, my Dodgers shirt, all my Dodgers shirt that you guys see me wearing, my boy. I get them from right there, homie. I pay, no lie, I pay like $3.99 with taxes and everything, my boy. But less than $5. I'll tell you that much, homie. That's real talk. I'm not even making that shit up. That should be original, my boy. It be looking original. I don't know if it's original or not, but the homies they pay all this much money for their shirts, my boy, and mine lasts longer than their fucking letters are falling off and everything like that, and mine should still be legit. See, the thing is that companies, my boy, want to charge you all this kind of money when they, in reality, they don't spend that much to make, to make their how can I say, their wardrobe, you know what I mean? They hardly spend any money at all to make their fucking shit, and then they want to charge the people all kinds of money just because they're money hungry bastards. It's not that they're putting quality in your shit, you know what I mean? It's just that they're fucking ripping you off. See, their thing is that they go based off of just the name, you know what I mean? Because that's what people are paying for. They're only paying for the name, homie, you know what I'm saying? It's not that, it's actually like good material and everything. It's just the name, my boy. Since everybody recognizes that name, that's what everybody wants to chase. But like I said, I never look to impress other people. I could care less about what other people think. I wasn't put on this world to make to please everybody. Yeah, they try to. Mangoes.
Don't let me see it.
Habanero mango one? Oh, I never tried that one. Wait, did we try the habanero ones from over here, from the Insta?
No. It doesn't fit.
The lemon pepper ones are good.
It doesn't fit.
Much love from San Jose, XIV. Shout out to San Jose and the XIV out there.
Oh, let me see.
What happened?
Babe, can you take this out?
Yeah.
How it's new.
Yeah, I know. I seen her struggling. I was
it
like,
still has the paper in there. Oh.
I seen her struggling. I was like, what's she trying to do? All of it?
Yeah.
Here she goes. Why did they put so much of that shit?
I have no idea.
I think like if somebody's trying to rob it.
Here, baby. Don't let
Habanero mango. Habanero mango sounds bomb as hell, though. We got Didi's out here too. Serio? In San Diego? Damn, then them motherfuckers be all over the place. I know that there's one in the valley too. San Fernando.
Isn't that the first one you introduced me to?
Yeah, to the one right there with the Payless Foods. Yeah. The Payless Food, the supermarket, not the shoe place. Those who are from the valley know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Didi's comes through, my boy. That's where I get all my electronics. That's where, my boy, I live at Didi's. If I promote them, I could be the promoter.
Oh, gosh.
I get all my shit from there.
Did it fit?
Everything. Cheap, my boy. Cheap. Like wireless headphones. I only pay for my wireless headphones. I only pay like, I don't know, I think I paid like $8. And they do everything that what are those shits called? The iPhone ones? What are they, iBuzz or I don't know, whatever the fuck they're called. My shits do everything. Actually, my shit does more than that shit. Because my daughter actually spend money on the real ones, and mine's do more than hers, and mine lasts longer too. But I'm telling you, these bigger companies, my boy, they just literally try to rip off the people. While these younger, these up and coming companies, they actually hook you up and stuff like that because they know that they, since these fools are charging so much, they could try to, persuade the people. And then once the name starts catching on, then they, then they really start making the money. But it's a grind, but just gotta hit it. It's at least 5 of them that I know of. Yeah, right here, I know there's one in East LA. where the Kmart used to be, or the Target used to be at. Kmart? No, where the Kmart used to be at. This one right here in Southgate.
I'm gonna put
Bill
this one in here
Gardens,
too, okay?
Maywood. Yeah, but you're right. They do have several spots. They have like, it's already starting to lift off. They're becoming the new Ross and Marshalls and shit. Have you tried Raising Cane? Is it good? I never tried that one. I heard of it, but I never tried it. No, I haven't tried that one.
And then I'll put this one in here too, okay?
Everybody comes out with wings now. Even what's that place called? Even Taco Bell. Even Taco Bell's got wings now. Like, damn, everybody just been on that wing trip. It ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
Here you go.
It's supposed to be their wings are bomb. I didn't even get to try them. Saludos, Big Demon de Orange County. Shout out to Big Demon out of Orange County. Woo woo. The OC is definitely up in the building. Shout out to everybody in the OC. They be cracking.
It's okay.
She's tired, huh? Raising Cane. What's the Raising Cane's about though? Like, what do they specialize in? What is it? Wings too? Is it just like a Wingstop? So pretty soon there's gonna be a bunch of
I
wings.
think it's like chicken. You're talking about Raising Cane?
Yeah.
Are you saying Cane or Cane?
Or how do you say it?
I think it's Cane.
Cane. That's what I said.
Oh, I could have sworn I heard Cane. From what I've been seeing, it's like chicken strips and fries.
Chicken strips and fries.
That's what I've been seeing.
That's it. Nah, they gotta have more than that. They're trying to pull me up in there.
I haven't looked on their menu.
So like Dave and Buster's? You're thinking of making all time bottle videos? Shout out to yeah, I'm actually started. I started the first one today. The second episode will be coming out later on today. But yeah, it's gonna be like 5 videos in total, or 6 for all the towns, or 7. Probably 7. Seven in total for all town barrios, because there's that many. In total, there's maybe like about 37 town barrios that I counted. Yeah, like about 37 towns.
Or is this my sister's pen?
No, that's our pen. That's the one that I write my raps with. Is my rapping.
I think it's hers.
No, this is the one that this is the one that I write my raps to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
because it has a like a darkish or ink and it's smoother. I'm old school. I still write my raps with paper and a pen. I don't like doing the phone thing. Cause them motherfuckers be texting and hitting me up, and I'm like, it pops up and shit, and then I just lose track of where I was at. I hate with that, cause then you gotta restart over, and you're in the mood, so it's like it kind of throws you off. I saw your all-time video. It was cool. Yeah, Simon. That's really part 1. It's gonna be like a shitload more. Hello from Washington. What's good, Telly? Telly's up in the building. What's cracking like it, my boy? What's good with you? You in Washington? Is it snowing over there right now? Is it always snowing over there? Or how's the weather out there right now? She's like, I need more colors. Yeah, but the town one's gonna be a lot of them. Even more than I thought. I was like, what the hell? Literally be that many. But I'm hoping to knock at least another one out today. It's freezing. Yeah, I bet, man. Every time I see any like type of like videos or like when the news be coming, I swear to God, there's always snow over there. It's like, damn. But I heard that it's cheaper over there though. Like I heard that like you get paid more, like the jobs pay more and there's work. Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but it only go based on what they say.
Babe, have you seen that one video about the birds dropping?
What?
In Mexico.
That's probably fake. People be posting all kinds of fake shit on the internet.
I was gonna ask you about it. I forgot.
And they say it was the Force. There's a new Didi's opening in Pico Rivera, along with a Ross. They look big as hell too. Serio? Where, my boy?
What?
They're opening a Didi's in Pico Rivera. Where at?
Oh, you want the book?
I know Pico Rivera does get like a lot of businesses though. They got like a lot of good shit out there. They be cracking. Because Pico Rivera is a big ass city. That's why. That's just huge. It should be like, it's like one of the biggest cities out here, and at least in the southeast. Because there's some cities that are just massive, and then you have like other cities that are like really really small, like Bell. There's only like 2 streets. That's crazy. It's like when I wonder when they design the cities like geographically, like who the hell designs these places? Because there's some cities that are literally like really really small, my boy. That is like, how the hell is this even a city? It's like what does the guy come with money and just like buy the land or what the fuck? It's like, how the fuck does that work? Like, oh, you know what? I could only afford like this much. You know what I'm saying? And then because some of the cities don't even make any sense. Like, you know, like if you cross, if you take like 3, you know, if you step like 3 feet, you know, north, you're like in like a different city, and if you step like 1.5 feet south, you're like in a different city. And it's like, who the fuck designed these places? You know what I mean? Because there's literally like over here a place where it's like 4 different cities, like in the same little spot. Like you have like Vernon, Huntington Park, Maywood, and shit, and it's like you just like one end of the train tracks. If you go this way, if you go that way, you're in different cities, and it's like, what the fuck? It's crazy. And they have like their own city halls and shit like that. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, is there that many residents? I guess. Well, yeah, there's that many barrios. There must be that many residents. All those neighborhoods get big as hell. It's crazy. There's so many gangs, and then it's crazy. The crazier part is they have so many members, you know, to those gangs. It's like you would think, since there's so many gangs, that they wouldn't be that large because there's so many of them. But no, there's that many of them, and there's that many members. It's mind-boggling. It's insane, bro. Goes to show that people really didn't think that shit was a problem until it was too late. You know what I mean? So what happens when you don't take shit seriously and you want to just be putting it to the side? It probably gets worse. But hey, chaos creates revenue for the rich man, so why would they want to slow down that? You know that crime is a multi-billion-dollar business, my boy? Multi-billion-dollar. Look, I'm going to put it to you guys like this. Do you honestly believe that law enforcement and all these people want crime to stop? Do you realize what they're asking for? When they say that they don't want crime, they want crime to slow down, they want less crime. If they have less crime, my boy, that means a lot of them police officers are going to lose their jobs, my boy. They're going to lose their jobs. Their hours are going to get cut. Their pays are going to get cut. And for sure, like I said, a lot of them are going to lose their jobs. So you're telling me that these vatos really want to lose their jobs and get their pay cut? Is that what you guys are telling me? Crime is a multi-billion-dollar business, my boy. It creates jobs for these bail bonds, lawyers, judges, police officers, you know, firearm industry, you know, the morgues, the graffiti remover people, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? That shit creates like all kinds of fucking jobs. These motherfuckers ain't trying to make nothing stop. Like, if I'm really supposed to believe that cops really want to lose their jobs. You know, when they were doing them investigations on the cops or whatever, and they were seeing that they were you know, falsifying, planting evidence and all of this and that for, you know, the crime numbers could go up. That way they could get more hours, you know what I mean? And bigger pays. That way it looked like they were doing, like, they were actually working when they were not. They were just fucking planning all kinds of shit. And that's why they ended up all getting fucked. You know, and a lot of them was doing, you know, time. Like that guy, Lee Walker and all them, and his squad. You know what I mean? my boy, see, people for some odd reason think of the like our justice system as like superheroes when they're not. They're human beings. They're human beings just like anybody else is human. And just like everybody else gets tempted with, you know, the wrong path or the wrong choices, my boy, the rules also apply for that for them as well. They're gonna get tempted, and you're gonna have pieces of shit, and they're just like anywhere else. Just like you have doctors that are pieces of crap, lawyers, judges, gang members, cops as well. You know what I mean? They're no different. They're just human. They're only human, my boy. So they're gonna make the same fucking mistakes that everybody else makes. So to think that these fools, aren't lying or aren't, doing things they're not supposed to is ridiculous, my boy. Their emotions are gonna get the best of them, just like anybody else's emotion gets the best of them. Remember, because out there on a day to day, their points of views are getting tested, their patience are getting tested, their sexuality, their mentality, their race. They're experiencing a lot of shit that normal day people don't experience on a day to day. You know, these motherfuckers have to deal with all kinds of people, saying all kinds of shit. You don't think that they're gonna snap? You know what I mean? You don't think that these fools are gonna fucking, end up breaking, the rules? Come on now. And especially these fools don't even train them like psychologically wise or anything like that, or provide any kind of therapy. Like, these fools be doing all kinds of mamadas. And I should know from firsthand, they used to do all kinds of scandalous shit to us, my boy. They have done so much scandalous shit to me, it's not even funny. Fool. That's how I know. I'm talking from experience, homie. I'm not talking about stories that I heard. I'm talking about shit that I fucking went through myself. You would think, nah, these fools are lying, homie. They're making up shit. Nah, I wish it was like that. They supposed to have done some grimy shit. And that nobody could take from me. That nobody could say that. Nah, you lying, or nah, you're just making. Oh, fuck no. Hell no. You know what we've been through. But nobody used to believe homies. They used to think homies were lying, or they were exaggerating. You know what I mean? Because they're the bad guys. Like, who's really gonna want to believe the bad guys? When the other side's supposed to be good. Until now, people started seeing what all the body cam footage that's out there and everything like that. Now they started seeing with their own eyes, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe that they're behaving this manner. Like, really? You can't? Shit, we've been saying this shit since like the 80s, my boy. Where you guys been at? Shit, we've been saying this shit from the gates. Everybody used to call us liars, and we're making it. Right? No, we ain't gotta make up shit, fool. To be having the time right there to be making up shit. It's crazy, huh? Not all of them. At the same time, I ain't gonna be trying to, try to say that it's all of them vatos or there ain't no good ones and shit like that. There's cura that just goes and does their jale and shit like that, you know what I mean? But there's some motherfuckers that really, like, I don't know, they just woke up on the wrong side of the bed or I don't know, or maybe they were bullied when they were little, I don't know. But it's just like, they show up and they just be tripping. Remember a rampart? Oh yeah, them fools were doing all kinds of. A lot of fools got smoked because of them fools too, and they just give them a fucking slap on the wrist. It's ridiculous. Anybody else kill somebody, my boy? They're looking at like life without the possibility of parole. These motherfuckers are just lose their jobs. Like fuck, that's it. Oh, all right. Just that easy. All right, he just lost his job.
Hi, babe.
Hey, I guess. Like. It's another man. He's a human being that they smoke, but all right. Makes you wonder. All those things on their around their belts, and it's like they always draw for the gun. It's like, why even have anything else on that fucking belt then? You know what I mean? Like the first instinct is to grab the gun. Like,
what is that?
Okay. And what the fuck is the whole purpose of the taser, the mace, the baton? It's just for looks. That's just there for looks. Motherfuckers roll up and they're already whipping out the like semi-automatics and shotguns. It's like, the fuck, for a traffic stop?
They're gonna take out grenades.
Seriously. These fools equip them with all kinds of shit like if they're the military, you know what I mean? Like why are you guys equipping these fools like if they're the military? You know what I mean? For the common call that's gonna have somebody with a pencil out there or a kitchen knife. The most extreme motherfucker might have a 9mm. Or maybe like a semi-automatic themselves, but to be equipping each and every police officer with all kinds of fucking tactical vehicles and semi-automatics and fucking grenades and all kinds of shit. Is like, bro, what y'all doing?
What is that?
Why you guys strapping these fools up like that for? Spending all kinds of money on that shit. And if you look at it, it goes like, it has like a $2 billion like spending shit whatever, and it's like the money never adds up. It's like, where does all that money really do go to? Them fools' salaries. That's why other motherfuckers get paid all kinds of feria and even doing shit. They have a dangerous job. They need to protect themselves from any situation. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. With that much equipment, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what do they need so much
If they're
semi-auto?
gonna protect the community, why do they need it?
Like, why so much like? See, the thing is, here's the thing with my problem with law enforcement. Here's my problem with law enforcement. And it's not even the police officers themselves, because obviously that's just a job to them. You know what I mean? Like, they have no control over that kind of stuff. See, here's what I say about where they mess up in law enforcement. Law enforcement, when you do training to become, police officer and stuff like that, a majority of their thing is, physical and stuff like that. What they need to start providing with these guys is more psychological courses, understanding the psychology, behind things. You know what I mean? That way they know how to better handle a scenario. They could read body language. They could, assess from what the person's telling them. That way they know how to go about the matters. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, rushing to conclusions or automatically assuming and thinking this is and that. The reason why a lot of criminals get away is because these people go based off of what they see on every day. Okay, yeah, a tatted down guy, bad clothes, it's him. When in reality, that these criminals are smarter than you think, right? When they're gonna go bust a jale, they're gonna put on glasses, tight shirt, maybe a pink tight shirt, in a fucking minivan. It's gonna look all low pro, my boy. These fools ain't gonna go all fucking banged out and everything like that. They ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? So then when shit cracks, the cops are over here looking for the G-Ride looking car with the gangbangers inside of them, when in reality this motherfucker just got away because this fool left on a Volkswagen buggy, bumping Madonna and wearing a pink shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to know how to better read, situations, because look, they, like you said, they have a dangerous job and they get put through a lot on a day-to-day, right? Going through all kinds of scenarios that people are not used to handling on a day-to-day. And so when you're not mentally trained, when you're not properly trained for that kind of stuff, it's gonna affect you. Your emotions are gonna get the best of you, and you're gonna react based off of emotions. And if there's one thing that we have learned, is that it's never good to react based off of emotions. But instead of training them like that, because look, I get it. Some of the job is, physical, but a majority of their job is psychological. You know what I mean? Is understanding the scenarios. But see, they're not trained for that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So, to them it's like, yeah, let's just get off and shoot this motherfucker. Yeah, but it's all in the training. But see, these cops don't have the, they're not in charge of that. You get what I'm saying? So, for me to say like, is it, nah. I mean, it's the higher uppers, the ones that be, the ones that program all of this shit. They're the ones that should be in the hot seat. These fools are just getting hired, you know what I mean? So if all they have to do is, run these courses, then, I mean, you know what I mean? Nah, they gotta be better mentally trained for these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Because you are gonna run into people that you already know. And there's one thing the internet should show people, is that there's a lot of trippy people out there that just really don't know how to behave and stuff like that. So you wanna, but are not dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna be able to at least know what's happening and stuff like that, instead of rushing to conclusions. You know what I'm saying? Some of the cops make fake evidence to let you down for years. Yeah, they do that shit too. That's what I mean, like the crooked ones and everything. But here's the thing: not all of them. Yeah, so don't get it twisted. Not all of them are like that. There's some dudes that are just there to do their jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be making up shit either. But a majority of them are like, they have some kind of chip on their shoulder or some kind of vendetta. You know what I mean? It's like, what's wrong with this motherfucker? You know what I mean? And I know because they have done all kinds of scandalous shit, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying when I was out there, doing illegal stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because then you deserve it, you know what I mean? Like, what did you expect? Of course, these motherfuckers are gonna come at you like that, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, when you're not doing nothing, when you're with your family, your children, and they still bust out all these mamadas, and it's like, my boy, like, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about, you know. And then they wonder why we react in the manner that we react in. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy, I'm over here trying to enjoy myself with my family and everything, and now you're pushing me to react this way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna look like the villain here. You know what I mean? Or when they put the bait cars right there. You know when they put the bait cars and the guys steal the bait car, right? And there's been a few times where there's been like car crashes where people have died, and it's like, how are you gonna blame the guy that got in the fucking car? If you guys wouldn't have put that bait car out there and created the crime, you know, then this wouldn't have occurred. But since you guys were bored and just felt like you needed to create crime, you know what I'm saying? Then you're mad at the outcome? Nah, homie, that person's death should fall on you guys. Because you guys are the ones that left that bait car out there. You know what I'm saying? If there was no bait car, that food wouldn't have gotten it, none of this shit would have occurred and the person would still be alive. But nah, they always the good guys. You know? Some people are part of the beast. Well, they're part of some. What are your thoughts on defund the police? Well, here's where people get it confused. When people are talking about defund the police, they mean like so much money shouldn't be going into law enforcement, because it shouldn't. Because if you look at it, law enforcement, look, it goes like $2 billion into you know, their precincts, right? Okay, these fools are underpaid, my boy. The cops are underpaid, homie. You know what I mean? That's why some of them gotta work 2 jobs, my boy, just to you know, pay the bills. That's real shit. They gotta take security jobs and part-time jobs here and there, so they're not getting paid. You feel me? Okay, they're not getting paid. You see their squad cars, beat up old ass squad cars from back in the days already and shit like that. So it's not going into their fucking squad cars. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, $2 billion, my boy, where is this money going to? It's not going to training, because obviously you fools ain't training these vatos. So what exactly is all that money going to? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to the higher ups, you know what I mean? They're the ones that are getting that fat ass check. You know, that's why them motherfuckers could live lovely with a Maserati, and it's like, what the fuck? So when defund the police, yeah, you know, defund them in that way, but not as in like get rid of the police, like, you know, to take off removing the police will be one of the most stupidest things that they were. People that say that they need to remove law enforcement shouldn't even have the right to voice an opinion. Because that was a joke, but I'm saying like it's so stupid to even think that way. Like, okay, when somebody breaks into your house, I don't see who the fuck you're gonna be crying and calling. You know, defund that place. Yeah, like. But as in defund them, like, yeah, like that, you know, like get, like, you know, have their money cut, you know, not as in like fucking remove law enforcement, like, because then you're gonna have chaos. You know what I mean? I mean, look as it is, my boy. The Huda, you know, is there right now. Them motherfuckers are doing smash and grabs like it's no tomorrow. So imagine with no Huda, fuck. Yeah, these motherfuckers running mucks. Do you have a video of boys' hoods? No, not yet. I haven't gotten to that yet. What up? Buenas tardes. What's good with you, Mero? Good afternoon, Town Biz. All right. Crown Vic. They have got Dodge Chargers. Damn, Dodge Chargers? Serio? Over here they still have the same old beat up. Now you do see some Dodge Chargers, like Bell PD's got those sick ass rides. Them fools do. I ain't even gonna lie. And them fools are assholes, huh? So far, out of all the law enforcement precincts that I have run into, Bell PD is the worst. Has to be the worst by far. Them fools are douchebags, man. Them fools are legit racist and have a stick up their ass. They're some of the worst that I have ran into, man, and I ran into a lot of different, you know, law enforcement agencies. They have to be the worst, though. For sure. I'm gonna get big one. And by a lot, it's not even close. Can I get big one? I don't know if anybody's ever been, you know, at altercation with Bell PD, but them fools are on a whole nother level, though. We need to reform the police, not defund. There you go. You know, defund them too. Because that's a whole lot of money that they're getting, my boy, and I'm not seeing anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes you wonder what's all that money going to, you know? Because some of those guys, you know, in those higher seats, my boy, I mean, they be living lovely, you know? They be showing up with all kinds of whips, you know? And it's like, what the fuck? You seen Lee Vaca when it was him when the news was like following them fools around. You seen him and his and the ones beneath him. You see when they were getting in their car, motherfuckers had the sick ass fucking rides. You know what I mean? That Mercedes Benz del año, and the BMWs del año, and it's like vergas, estos güeyes qué? You know what I'm saying? In the UK, they walk around with a whistle and a baton at a 44. But see, here's the thing, though. I mean, I know that in the UK it cracks. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they got gangs out there and stuff like that. But it's not like right here. Right here, a lot of people are strapped. A lot of people are strapped, and since we have so much freedom in the United States, people don't know how to behave. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, right here, a whistle and a baton's not gonna work for them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have motherfuckers, they just gonna be running mucks.
Can you see her little head on the thing? On your phone?
No, but that's not. But that's what I'm saying. That at the same time, it's because these fools feel like these fools ain't trying to protect them because for so long they were doing all kinds of because back in the days majority of these fools used to belong to the KKK. I'm not making that shit up. Go look it up for yourselves. For those who think that I be lying on them fools, look it up for yourselves. Public record, homie. Educate yourself on that. A lot of them fools were members of the KKK. They wouldn't even hire black cops or Mexican cops. No, it was just white cops, my boy, and they were racist, dog. These fools weren't looking to protect you, dog. As a matter of fact, they were when riots and all of that were taking place, my boy. They were some of the ones doing the beatings on these Mexicans and blacks, my boy. Because when people talk about what was happening to the black people and black people were getting hanged and everything like that back in the day, it wasn't only blacks, my boy. It was also happening to Asians. It was also happening to the raza, homie. When these fools are driving around, don't think that. Like, oh, they're just looking for blacks. Nah, my boy, they're driving around looking for blacks. But if they seen a Mexican, my boy, then that Mexican's going down too. They're gonna hang that fool too, or an Asian. My boy, they were all getting hanged equally, homie. It wasn't just blacks, homie. It was all these vatos. You know what I'm saying? People just look at California right now, and because they see a lot of raza, they thought that, oh man, that's how it hasn't always been like that. Back in the days, these fools were the minorities, my boy. There was a little bit of raza, in these little pocket. Everything else was just I don't think people realize how many whites there actually is in the United States, my boy. I think people, because they live in cities where there's a lot of razas or blacks, that they think that that there's a lot of us. There isn't, my boy. If you were to grab all the Mexicans and blacks in the United States and all the white, my boy, it's not even close, my boy, how unnumbered we are. You know what I mean? Not even close, dog. They have numbers, homie, by the masses, homie. I don't know. Ever watch a NASCAR championship or one of those college teams win, like in Kansas or something? Look at the parades, my boy. Look at the sea of, you know what I mean? So, these fools were, hog tying these fools and all kinds of shit, to blacks and to raza. It wasn't just blacks. But they leave that part out in the history books. They don't say that part in the history books. Why that is, I have no idea. Like, damn, dog, not even a hang Mexicans worthy of your guys' mentioning? Shit, I guess. But they say that we exaggerate. Exaggerating my ass. Ain't nobody gotta exaggerate nothing. Did you see the video from Fresno on Valentine's Day? The guy robbing, stabbing an old man. Damn, serio? That's got you. Nah, I didn't see that. That's fucked up. And it's always for the most stupidest shit too, though. For like $1.50 in a used gum. Have a good day, sir. KKK will start it. Democrat Party. Yeah, the Democrat Party used to be the evil party back in the days. The Republican was the good guys. The Democrats were the bad guys. Now it's switched. Now how the Democrats behave is how the Republicans behave, and all. Yeah, but the Democrats were the scumbags of the earth back then. I mean, they still are to an extent, but yeah, that's true. Those are facts. I'm glad that somebody knows that. I like when people are educated like that. Because people like you hear all this talk, so much talk about the Democrats and how they look after whatever, but that party hasn't always been like that. You know what I mean? It's only as of recent. Bless you. It's only as of recent that it's actually supposedly is good. Which I ain't buying none of that shit. The motherfuckers are racist and stupid too. You knew that they were racist, my boy, when the Latino rallies were happening and they came with sombreros and ponchos, my boy, or when the Black Lives Matter were marching and they came with the African getup. It's like, yep, you guys ain't racist at all, my boy. Because if you guys wouldn't have dressed like Speedy Gonzalez or like Black Panther, we wouldn't have never known that you guys stood with us. Because we're too stupid. So I'm glad you guys wore those costumes. That way we know that you guys are standing with us, homie. Gracias. They're with us. Like, yeah, you fools. The act that they play. The nerve of these people. You know what I mean? They be funny. We live in a republic. We live in a republic and not a... I don't believe we live in either, my boy. We live in either. We live in totalitarianism. That's what we live in. People just like to think that it's something else. It's funny though. That's why these fools always adapt all the worst, you know, things out of, you know, every, you know, form of government that has been around. Like our educational system. That's just trained people to fucking take orders. I mean, to follow orders. Not to actually, you know, be independent, you know, thinkers and stuff like that. You know? Right here, you're gonna get a good education going based off of how good your memory is. Because that's all they're teaching you. How to memorize stuff. Long enough to pass the test, and then you forget it. And bam, move on next. They ain't trying to fucking raise no fucking leaders and stuff like that. They trying to raise people to just take orders, my boy. You know what I mean? They're taking care of their buddies in high places. Or, you know, they got nothing to worry about, my boy. None of these fools have the skills to, you know, to come and, you know, dethrone them. They ain't trying to train nobody to fucking dethrone their friends in high places, my boy. Come on now. And that's not a conspiracy. You know? Money makes the world go round. But then you start questioning, you know, their methods, and then they try to say that you're trying to fucking tear down their, you know, the beautiful democracy we live in. Would it be the decent California Republic? Nah, just Californian. Oh, but look at these Democrats in power sending their kids to school while or stay at home, forcing us to get vaccinated, make us wear masks while they get exposed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Mayor Garcetti, Gavin Newsom, all of them fools are full of shit. I be saying that. All the Republicans are full of shit and all the Democrats are full of shit, my boy. To think that one side is actually for the people, you lying to yourself right now, my boy. None of those people are for us, homie. None of them fools give a fuck about us, dog. They've been lost for so long, homie, that they've been lost for so long that they ain't trying to help nobody, my boy. Literally what it is, my boy, is just basically them fools trying to beat the other side. So all they care about right now is just the game between them two. You know, who's able to win more bills and who's able to, you know, rub it in each other's faces with. That's all they care about. You know, we're just right here in the middle, my boy. We're spectating. While these two idiots, you know, these two parties, you know, seem to go at it.
Save the time.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to work. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are out skis because we gotta go to work because I know people would like to think that I'm just chilling right here and getting EBT and all kinds of stuff and getting paid off on YouTube, but they don't work like that, my boy. So we gotta go to work. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We out.
Yours is on the table right